Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, you tens and tens of people. I have tens and tens of followers. Thank you for following my videos. But I wanted to go back to the basics, the roots, to the guy that was like me, that was an aspiring pipe smoker. This video, or this series that I'm starting, is for beginners and aspiring pipe smokers. Somebody that thinks they want to smoke a pipe. Hopefully I can help grow our community and bring people into this hobby, and hopefully I can give advice on how to avoid some of the mistakes that I've made, which I've made a lot. And I'm sure, diving into this hobby and not knowing some of the things that I now know can turn people off, and I want to try to avoid that. So I'm trying to give you the best advice I know. So I'm going to kind of go back like I'm talking to myself and giving myself advice, because I was aspiring. I just wanted to smoke a pipe. I didn't watch videos. I didn't see people smoking a pipe. I just thought, people used to do that. I was watching Andy Griffith and I saw people smoking a pipe, and I'm like, you don't see that anymore. I wonder if people still do that. Can you buy pipes? I'd like to try that. I like to do things that are, not normal, out of the ordinary, things like that. So, but I started it and went into it totally wrong. So hopefully I can get into that. My first video is going to be all the stuff you need to start, and what you need to start with smoking a pipe, the least cost-effective method that you can do smoking a pipe if you decide it's not for you. You don't want to get into this thing and buy these very expensive, nice, shiny wooden pipes and spend a ton of money on tobacco that you're not going to like, and all of a sudden decide this hobby's not for me. How can you figure out if that hobby's for you without breaking the bank? And it not, there are a handful of different type of pipes that people smoke. Probably the least expensive, and not a lot of people do it, it's clay pipes. You can still buy them. I have some clay pipes. I've smoked them. They're good. They're okay, but you don't want to drop one. It's done. From a clay pipe, you go to a corn cob. After corn cob, you get into wooden pipes. And there are many different types of wooden pipes, but the most common is from the heath tree that grows in the Mediterranean, and it's called briar. It's a root of the briar tree, and it's the most popular wooden pipe. Any wooden pipe you see is 90% is briar, and that's what people want to jump into first. After briar, you have meerschaum pipes, which is a fossilized seafoam, and you can make intricate carvings. That's the ones you see with the face on it, or skulls, or dragon claws, or even naked ladies on these pipes. But you can get them just normal looking pipes, but they're very expensive too, and I wouldn't suggest starting out with one of those. We want to start cheaply, the best, cheapest pipe that you can start with. And by far, what I would suggest getting is a corncob pipe. Number one, they're cheap. If you don't like the hobby, you're out $12. If you do, you'll keep your pipe and still smoke your corncob pipes even after you bought your expensive pipes, because they smoke that good. I have tons of corncob pipes that I smoke regularly. I love corncob pipes, and you will see people on YouTube that are just they only smoke corn cobs because they're that good. But you're not breaking the bank. This is a Country Gentleman. It's probably one of my favorite corncob pipes, shapes, series, or whatever out there. Country Gentleman. And you can get it a straight or a bent like I've got. $12. You can get them from anywhere online. You can get them from smokingpipes.com, pipesandscigars.com, fournoggins.com, cupofjoes.com, but I got mine from Scott from aristocob.com. Aristocob, like aristocrat, aristocob.com. Scott will not do you wrong. Tell him Robert Leslie sent you. I'm not getting paid by him. That's just who I buy from. He is very knowledgeable, and he has YouTube videos teaching you about corn cobs and how good they smoke. Why does he deal in corn cobs? Because he loves them. If you decide you're not going to like this hobby, you're not out. You're out $12. You spend more of that at Arby's. I went to Arby's today and got a double classic roast beef, Dr. Pepper, and curly fries. It was like $10.99, almost $12. That's a pipe right there. That's a corn cob pipe. You can get corn cobs as low as $3. You're not out of anything. So let's say, okay, we're going to get us a corn cob pipe. Don't feel bad. Nobody's going to make fun of you. People are going to actually say, good job. I thought, when I went and got my first pipe, I was like, I ain't getting a corn cob. I'm going to be like Frosty the Snowman or Popeye. Nope. I was wrong. And I wish I could go back and say, hey man, you need to start out with this, because it's just a good smoking pipe. And then if you start liking corn cobs, you can get these things called forever stems. It replaces the stem, and it fits all your corn cobs, the bigger ones. And they make another forever stem that fits the small ones. So the stem's interchangeable. And it's made of acrylic or lucite. It'll last forever. These pipes these will last 4, 5, 6 years maybe. They're little plastic stems. They're just fine. I still smoke the plastic stems. And the draw is great. They can come with a filter. I take the filters out. We'll get into all that later. Right now, let's choose us a pipe. My suggestion is, Robert, I'm going back to 2008. Put down that briar pipe, basket pipe. Pick this one up. Get this up. Actually, let's get this one. Get this Country Gentleman. $12. Come on, Mo. Come on, dude. There you go. So now I've got my corn cob pipe. I need something to smoke in it. My experience is, do not buy the over-the-counter drugstore bulk head shop tobaccos. I did, and I burnt my face completely off. Everybody that I know started with aromatics. It's just the nature of the beast. Everybody wants the cherry or the fruity, the vanilla, the chocolate, or whatever. That's perfectly fine if you like that. I would not start with it, because if you don't know how to smoke it, until you learn how to smoke, you're going to fry your tongue off. We're going to get into tongue bite, how to avoid it, and what to do if you get it. Another day, another time. Go to any of those websites I told you. I get mine from smokingpipes.com. This is a bulk tobacco. It's probably, I think, the #1 tobacco seller in the world. And it is it's aromatic, but it's got the Virginias, it's got Burleys, it's Cavendish, and it's not goopy, it's not overwhelming. It's a light tobacco. It's a great tobacco to start with. It's called Lane 1Q, LANE 1-Q, and they sells it in bulk. It's like $2 to $3 an ounce. Get you 2 ounces of that. Start with Lane 1Q, and I'm guarantee you, in a corn cob, once you get that tobacco in there and get it lit, you're going to enjoy it. Now, there's some other things you're going to need. It's not going to break the bank. You're going to want a tamper. And this is my tampers. This is what I use. I've used everything from the check tool, which is like a jackknife with 3 different things on it. You're going to lose your tampers. You're going to misplace them. You're going to leave them in jacket pockets. This is what I did. Either go to a golf supply store and buy you some golf tees. They're great tampers. Or go to Lowe's and get you some galvanized nails. I think it come in a pack of 40 for like $2. A check tool, it's probably $3, $4. You get 40 of these. You misplace one, go get you another one. Right, go in the junk drawer and grab you one of these. This is what I use. It's got the little thing you can get all your tobacco out with, and it's got your tamper. You're going to want to tamp your tobacco down once you get it lit. We're going to go through lighting, tamping, and all that in another video. We're just getting our stuff together right now. So we got our tamper, okay? Whatever, golf tees, you can get the check tool if you want. Nails, I've used sticks. I've used anything you can get to tamp that down. Golf tees are number one. These are probably right behind a number two. Very cheap. You're gonna want to get some pipe cleaners. Again, very cheap. $1, $1.50. You can, while you're buying your pipe and tobacco from Scott at Aristocob or Smoking Pipes, wherever, throw a pack of Dills in there. Dill, D-I-L-L-S, pipe cleaners. Can't go wrong. Cheap, and they clean your pipe out. They get rid of moisture. You're going to want to clean your pipe out. Get those. And last, you're going to have some way to light your pipe. You can use a striker like this, or you can use a Bic lighter. I love Bic lighters. You can get expensive Zippos, but I would go to the store and get either matches or a cheap old Zippo, a cheap old Bic lighter. $2. You got you a lighter. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy like you see on these YouTube videos. You just need a way to light your pipe. We get our pipe, we get our tobacco, we got our tamper, we got our pipe cleaners, and we've got combustion. Those are the 5 things you're going to need to start out with. My next video is going to be about putting that tobacco in the pipe, packing it down, lighting it, how to smoke it, and how to get the most enjoyment out of that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I've been helpful. You can leave me some comments, some suggestions. I'm still learning. After 13 years, I'm still learning. So we all can learn from each other. From my experience, that would be the best advice that I know that I can give you. Stay tuned. We're going to cover everything. We're going to cover types of tobacco. There's so many types of tobacco. We're going to talk cadence. We're going to talk retrohale, not inhaling, tongue bite. We're going to cover nicotine. We're going to cover it all. I'm going to try to cover everything I know for you. Different brands of pipes, what I like to smoke, what hasn't worked, and what has worked. I'm going to try to give it all. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them in my next video. Put your questions down. Thank you so much for watching. And again, I hope you've had some, I've helped you. And I want you to be a pipe smoker. It's very enjoyable, and I want you to make videos so I can watch you. I love sitting on my patio, smoking my pipe, which we're gonna cover jarring tobaccos. We're gonna cover cellaring. I mean, all that stuff is fun. You're gonna love it. Stick in with me. Hang in there. I know you can do it. God bless, and I will see you soon for my next video.